All right. Good evening. So we have a game here versus Erole. He's 1759, very close to our own 1757. We've got a 15-minute game with a 5-second increment, and our goal is not to blunder a piece and give away material for free. I think it's a very reasonable and achievable goal, and unfortunately it looks like we're going to get a close Sicilian, which I don't know. I'm going to try to still go with my same accelerated dragon setup because I don't really have any other good ideas of what to do. Knight still here seems to make sense. I guess he can play e5. Do we need prevent? Okay, so I mean pawn on e6 perhaps makes sense. I don't see us playing e5. We have somewhat solid control over d4 as the benefit of our opening. Does d5? What happens if d5? d5. I don't know. Let's develop something first. Let's just knight here. Knight here, probably maybe just knight d4, and then figure something out from there. I don't want to overthink it here. Early, we spent a lot of time on our game yesterday and the opening, and we didn't get too far. I think that's a waste of time move for him. I mean, my knight coming into there just doesn't seem like much of a threat. The bishop, I mean, he's got his bishop there. I assume it's some sort of standard setup he does, but I think we just castle here. Okay, so clearly it's some sort of planned idea. So he's going to use that, defend the bishop, get it on a good square. So probably, I mean, d6 looks like a decent way. Puts my bishop on that diagonal. Hmm. I'm just thinking about like an overall plan. Right now I'm just kind of making development moves, but we do have we have knight d4 right away, but that light squared bishop supposedly is a bad one, right? So you try to trade that shit off. Oh, let's see. Hey, let's just play d4. Let's play d4. If e5, we just take. Easy game. If he doesn't take, what else does he do? We probably should have looked at that beforehand. If he doesn't take, bishop g5 is always a possibility. We could see bishop f4 would bait e4 a little bit. That makes sense as a developing move. Pawn takes with a knight, I'm assuming, right? Pawn takes, knight takes, bishop g4, just threatening to win a pawn. He trades on f6. We trade back with the bishop. We do want to clear up the diagonal for our bishop there, just because it makes it hard for him. It sort of ties up his queen side. Is there any benefit to playing something like d4? d4, knight, either square. We probably we don't want this square to become too weak, I would guess. Let's open this up. Oh, so he does go pawn takes. Okay. I was looking here at playing queen b6. I don't know. I'm sort of not happy with. I mean, this is fine. I don't know what to do. Blockade the pawn, keep it moving forward. What are we going to do with our knight on f6? Where's a better square? Where's a better square for the knight? Okay, so I'm thinking queen c7. Okay, so then I started thinking about developing the light squared bishop so I can complete my development. I'm looking at queen c7, queen b6. I'm looking at b6 to load up on the pawn. If I play knight e5, we might see f4, which would kind of be annoying. We might see f4 anyways. I don't know, maybe not with h6. So let's do this. Let's put our bishop on the diagonal here. Make the pawn a little bit more secure. Load up on e4. e5 is not possible right away. We could see a queen trade, but I don't think we care. It doesn't, just gives us a file to work with. What can he do? Yep, bishop. Okay, so, and by doing so, he left behind. So now I'm thinking bishop b7. Well, now he could play f5, or I'm sorry, e5. That's his idea. So let's start there. He wants to play e5. He wants to play e5. We have, what can we do about that? Knight, knight d4, e5, knight d5. Knight d4, e5 takes, check. Queen takes. But we're still have, okay, so what if bishop b7, e5? We don't have the knight move. The knight's not very secure. We would be forced to go knight d7. Now we've got 3 attackers on e5 at least. Okay, let's do that. He might mess up our pawns here though. I don't know if we want to allow this. Knight h5 looks not great. Queen takes. I think we take back with the. Excuse me. I guess probably the the F rook. Okay, so he wants to beat me to the punch. His idea is obviously to move the rook over. By doing so, he has lost some time. If I put my knight to d4, rook over, I have knight takes e2 check still. Knight takes d2, and then we win a pawn. We won the. Yeah, I mean that looks pretty good. Oh wait, no, we'd won it because you've got knight e4, rook e1, knight rook d1. Okay, let's start that over. We can't get the letters right. Knight d4, rook d1, knight takes e2 check, knight takes e2, queen is hanging to the rook. Queen is hanging to the rook. Queen c8 only move. What about knight takes e4? Knight takes e4. Knight d4. Nope, doesn't work. Okay, we're wasting a lot of time here. What do we do? What do we do? Here. Okay, I still like this plan. It gives him problems he has to deal with. I feel safe that we've calculated this enough to work it out. And I'm not too afraid of this rook d1 move. We have the c8 square. And I mean, we can do dumb maneuvers like this, and then we have, this diagonal to work with. We have two bishops in an open position. This could come alive. We have flexibility with our e-pawn and where we want to put it. His knight's pretty badly placed out of the game. He's got to worry about his loose e-pawn. His bishop on f4 is I was gonna say is unprotected, but it's not. Huh. So I can win the pawn. I can just win the pawn. Or I can take the bishop. He takes with the knight. I take with my bishop here. If he takes with the knight, we have that check. Yeah, let's do that. We win the bishop pair. We still have a lot of pressure on the pawn. And we have this. Make sure I'm not missing anything, of course. Yeah, I mean, this looks decent for us. Obviously, the idea is you have these if, this. He does have some strength along this diagonal. But okay, so we've got h5. He's really got to go back to e3 after h5. Really? Huh. Okay, so immediately I look at bishop g2 check. Bishop G2 check. Oh man, that's just... I'm calculating. I think we just pull our bishop back. Why do we care? We pull it back, leave it on the diagonal, and rocking it. Now we do have this thing. If you know, we'd rather not trade off the bishop. Obviously, this is undefended right now, so we've got to do something with that. We could. How fun is F5? Defending my bishop as well as attacking his knight, pressuring. Hmm. F5 is pretty weakening though. I mean, we're up a pawn. We don't have to go crazy. We're getting down on time trouble. Let's be safe. Okay, so we're gonna do this first. If rook over, we just move. We're gonna move queen c8. If bishop over, are we considering any f6 here? This knight's pretty key for him defending the square right now. Is e5 ever an opportunity? We would need some more stuff over there. I've got to play quicker, man. Got to play quicker without blundering a piece. Move 14. I'm using up all my time. Okay. Probably we like h5 over. Okay. What did he give up? He gave up e5. If we do f5, he takes, bishop takes, king takes. I mean, he's got knight knight e5, or really knight e3. Okay, so we've got bishop takes g2 check, king takes g2, king takes g2. If we take, we're going to see the queen in there probably. And then the c2 pawn would hang. We're still running out of time. We're going to have to do something here. And I think the best thing is we need to complete some development. Let's get, let's get our queen over here off the file. Let's get our rooks going. We're going to pre-capture this and pre-move that. Play quick. We're going to have to play quick. Now we have queen. We have our dark squared weaknesses to worry about. I'm looking at e4, I'm looking at f6, just kind of making myself a little hut. And then playing e5, sorry, not e4. Developing rooks on the D and the E files. This guy's a player, huh? So it kind of takes away our e4 move. So let's go. First of all, let's get that out of the way. And get this knight moving around a little bit. And it's an easy move to gain some time. We do have a 5-second increment, so we don't have to worry too much. We just have to play quick. If I play f6 like we were talking about, knight, 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 knight. Some of those are just poor moves, so I can't expect that we would see them. Is there a sacrifice on g6? This does make g6 very loose. But we can't have that knight sitting there. We do have our knight back, and then this square, we have a fork. He's got to deal with that. We can start getting some pressure. I mean, we have a queen up. We do have the knight back and the fork over here. Our bishop's just amazing. I mean, that thing's a monster. Our rooks are not doing anything. Okay, and just for sake of playing this, what does that get us? Does b5 gain us anything? Knight g93, knight back. 93, oh, that's not hanging. Okay, what do we want to do? We're going to come bishop back. Or bishop back. I can't get the pieces right. Okay, minute 52. The knight fork's pretty obvious, of course. I don't expect... I mean, probably just... Yeah, right. Okay. And now, let's go this way with it. We're going to double up on the file. We've got this bishop move, and this is obviously pinned, and it's also tied to the defense of the square here. We've got... Interesting. I don't think we want to allow that. Here, here, here. We do have, it is defended at least. Am I missing any tactics? What do we got? Time, we've got low time. That is one thing we've got. We could, okay, let's just do this. I want to keep some pressure going. When you're low on the clock, you have to attack because, I mean, you have to convert a win. You're not going to win on time. So this is defended twice and attacked twice. I want to double up on the file and try to get the square. We have still this thing pinning his knight, which is currently undefended. Okay, so idea is, oh, it's defended now. Now our knight is under attack. That's actually pretty bad for us. Okay, man, that was not a good move. What do we got to do? What do we got to do? We're going to have to come back, right? Come back, or no, we're going to do this. "55 seconds, 55 seconds. You don't have a lot of time. You have to pay attention and play quicker." We have some nice diagonals coming in here. Okay. Our knight's pretty fucked. $49. We just used too much time on that move. If we can trade off, we don't really want to trade off pieces. But in some ways we do want to get to an endgame where I can maybe get some time back. If he plays knight over, I mean, we just do this. Man, this just, how do we got nothing working? This knight is so terrible right now. We need to get these two lined up and get some action here. The pawn is pinned. Did I miss any captures on that? I don't know. Yeah, okay. We're gonna do, which way? I guess this way. That way, really? So we take, knight takes. Let's do that. Let's simplify a little bit. And then we've got check. He would take. I mean, this is just a dumb threat. I'm just trying to make some time, really. Maybe get to this square. This pawn's hanging. Whew. This is going to get stressful. How does he deal with me? Just moving the queen over, perhaps? If I take, then... Okay, you're going that route. So let's do this. Let's do this. Here, here, here. I'd be happy to trade off this knight for that knight. We have a good file. We're up a pawn. We're probably going to be up 2 pawns. Okay, okay. What do we got to do here? We need to do something. Interesting. Interesting. That sucks. Nothing to do there, right? Freak. Huh. All right. Well, I won't call that an official blunder to give up a fork like that. We won't give up yet, but I can't see anything really coming out of this. We're gonna go this way. I mean, he's got what? Queen, Queen H8 mate. Is that true? Queen H8 mate, really? Um, I don't. I mean, whatever. What do we do about it? GG. Good game, sir. All right, let's pull up distance analysis. We'll request the computer analysis, and we'll run through that real quick. So e4, c5, knight f3, knight c6, d3, opening explorer. Go through a few of these. So that's pretty uncommon, huh? To do it that way. Wow. So I just steadily got. Okay. Well, let's go through it. We'll see what they have to say. G3, bishop e2, bishop g7, castles, knight f6. That's all fine. h3, kind of. I don't know. I guess there's some sort of idea behind that. Maybe thematic. h2, d5. I like. Computer likes as well. We got knight c3. $119 average centi pawn loss. Wow, that's quite large. Bishop f4, bishop b7, queen c1. Why? Because I have this. Knight d4, bishop g4. Knight g7, knight takes g4, knight takes g4, bishop takes e4, king h1, bishop b7, bishop h6. So it does like f5. Huh. Okay, interesting. Queen 7. Yeah, f5, knight h2, bishop takes h6, queen takes, yeah, knight takes c2. Okay, winning another pawn. h5, knight e5, f6, we got that at least. Knight c4, queen over. Oh, because of the pin pawn, yeah. Queen d7, okay. Got knight e2, then rook a to d8. Queen c6, I like queen c6, okay. Knight h4. Queen e1. e6. Interesting, okay. And then we got g5. This is shitty analysis, I know, when I'm going over the computer, but I'm mostly doing it for myself. And it's hard to give it a lot of attention because, okay, rook d6. Yeah, so we started, I mean, obviously we had some time pressure and we weren't able to really think about our moves. That's going to be a problem for us going forward. What? I missed a huge tactic. Blunder. Best move was queen g3. So what did I miss? Rook takes d1, queen takes d1, queen e5. We better look at that because that looks significant. Queen e5. Wow, look at this big ass sequence. This is crazy. This isn't right, is it? I don't know. Okay, rook d1. Blunder. Blunder. Rook takes d1, queen takes d1, queen e5, queen d2, rook d8. No, I don't want to delete it. Oh, I guess I just did. Okay, whatever. Or G1. Knight takes E1. Knight takes D1. Queen C6. I mean, it still likes me. I'm good. I'm great. Queen E5. Okay. Knight takes H5. Check. King H6. It's gotta be King S7. Okay. And yeah, now we're just losing. All right. Until next time, thanks for watching. Anybody who did, peace out. Peace out.